The rich don't just save their money, they shield it. And now they've found a new weapon to do it: artificial intelligence. While the average person is using AI to write emails or make art, the world's wealthiest are using it to build invisible digital fortresses around their fortunes. Welcome to the secret world of AI wealth protection. A world where money no longer hides in banks, but in code. We've all heard of tax havens, offshore accounts, and shell companies. But the rules of finance have changed. In the age of AI, the game is no longer about where you store your money. It's about how smart your algorithms are at protecting it. Today's millionaires and billionaires aren't just relying on lawyers or accountants. They're feeding their entire financial networks into AI systems designed to predict market crashes, detect government scrutiny, and move assets faster than regulators can blink. These AI systems act like invisible guardians, an army of digital sentinels watching, calculating, and defending wealth 24/7. This is the story of the hidden AI blueprint that the elite are quietly using to protect their fortunes from inflation, taxation, and collapse. The birth of AI wealth management. For decades, financial experts used intuition and analysis to manage risk. But AI changed everything. It doesn't sleep, it doesn't panic. It sees patterns no human could. The ultra-rich realized early on that whoever controlled AI would control risk itself. Private wealth firms now train proprietary AI systems using decades of personal and market data from their billionaire clients. These AIs simulate thousands of global financial scenarios every second, deciding exactly how, when, and where to move assets to minimize exposure. It's not financial advice, it's algorithmic warfare. The secret AI blueprints. These AI blueprints are not downloadable apps or trading bots. They're complex, private frameworks built to protect wealth at every layer. They usually consist of predictive market intelligence, AI models that forecast volatility before it hits the news, AI tax optimization engines, programs that map legal loopholes and automatically restructure portfolios to reduce tax liability, digital asset guardians, AI layers that hide crypto, NFTs, and digital holdings through obfuscation networks and quantum encryption. Regulatory shield algorithms, systems that detect new government policies, predicting when to move capital to safer jurisdictions. Together, they create an invisible wall, a digital fortress that keeps the world's wealth safest from both human and systemic risk. The billionaires' private AI networks. Some of the world's richest individuals no longer rely on public AI systems like ChatGPT or Google's tools. They've built private AI ecosystems, accessible only to a handful of authorized users. These systems are fed not just financial data, but the billionaire's personal decision-making history. They learn how their owner thinks, how they react in crises, what risks they're willing to take. Over time, the AI becomes a financial clone, one that can manage portfolios autonomously and even trade or invest without human input. One insider called it the digital version of a private banker that never dies. The hidden AI havens. Forget offshore islands and Swiss vaults. The new financial havens exist in encrypted data centers across Iceland, Singapore, and the UAE. These facilities host private AI servers that store and manage wealth independently, beyond the reach of most regulations. They can process billions in digital assets, run decentralized investments, and even execute global transfers using quantum-secured blockchain channels. In other words, the world's richest aren't hiding their money physically anymore. They're hiding it intelligently. AI and the new dynamic wealth defense. In the past, wealth protection was static, trusts, vaults, or shell companies. But the new AI defense systems are dynamic. They adapt in real time. When the economy shifts, the AI reallocates instantly. When inflation rises, it rebalances into inflation-proof assets. When regulations tighten, it reroutes funds through safer structures, all before a human advisor could even react. One billionaire reportedly used such a system during the 2023 market turmoil. While most portfolios lost billions overnight, his AI shield quietly moved assets into commodities, stablecoins, and private equity, netting him profits as others collapsed. The shadow wealth networks. These AI systems don't operate alone. They're interconnected, sharing encrypted data across private billionaire networks. Think of it as an AI financial alliance, where algorithms cooperate across families, corporations, and investment groups to protect mutual wealth from systemic collapse. When one AI detects a threat, a market crash, a cyber attack, a global sanction, it alerts the network. Instantly, hundreds of systems adjust simultaneously, preserving trillions in collective value. It's like a digital version of NATO for money. Except it's not protecting nations. It's protecting billionaires. The AI-created fronts. Another layer of protection involves creating AI-generated entities, companies that exist only as code. These digital corporations hold assets, trade stocks, and operate fully autonomously. To the outside world, they look like legitimate businesses. But behind the curtain, they're shells controlled by an AI framework that routes wealth through multiple countries in seconds. Even regulators admit these AI-run entities are almost impossible to track or tax. The machines don't just manage wealth, they hide it. The future of money control. The long-term goal of these AI blueprints isn't just to protect money. It's to remove humans from financial decision-making entirely. AI will soon oversee family offices, inheritance, real estate, and even philanthropy. Future generations of billionaires may never even touch their wealth. It will all exist in smart contracts, controlled by algorithms that guard and grow it automatically. To them, it's the ultimate form of power. Wealth that can't be stolen, taxed, or destroyed. And while the rest of the world struggles to keep pace with automation, these AI systems will quietly keep their owners ahead, protected from every crash, every government, every storm. The rich have always had ways to protect their money, but AI has changed the game forever. What used to take an army of bankers, lawyers, and accountants can now be done by a few lines of self-learning code. These AI blueprints are more than financial tools. They're shields, guardians, and fortresses. And while most people are still learning how to use AI to make money, the elite have already figured out how to use it to keep theirs. Because in the new age of digital wealth, the smartest money doesn't hide. It thinks.